Word of advice? Never call your mother a simp unless she really is one. Thanks.
You know what you're looking for? We have everything.
Hey there, General. Just spreading the
Hey,
good news
Myrna.
of Diamond City.
You again. All right, got plenty of supplies.
Let's see what you got.
Here's what we got.
If you're thinking safety, a long-range rifle lets you...
Right? Let's see what you got.
Feel free to test the grips.
You're the greatest baseball collector I've met in a long time.
Let's see what you have.
Handmade, each one.
Prescriptions, Bill.
Nice day,
High
huh?
quality chems, right? Got everything you could need. Med-X,
Sure. Let's take a look.
got your fix.
You have marvelous
Doctor.
bone structure.
You'll be pleased to hear that Mr.
Stop by the
Sullivan made a
mega-surgery
full
sometime.
recovery. Now, what can we do for you today?
Could use some supplies, actually.
All right, but go easy on the chems.
Hey, who wants to look beautiful? Hairstyles from across the Commonwealth.
Is it finally safe to sleep at night?
Can't believe I let McDonough boss me and the boys around for so long. We just kept looking the other way.
See those big lights? That's right. Working electricity.
Someone there? Oh. What's up?
Wow. This place is a shithole. And here I thought it couldn't get any worse than the combat
Better keep
zone.
your iron strapped on.
Hey there.
Means a lot to me that you made the library a safer place. Thanks again. Now you're here to trade.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Everything's guaranteed to last. Until it doesn't.
I've got a weapon here for every situation. Hunting.
Let's see what you
A
got.
gun for every occasion.
Who's the redhead? She's got that stab her eye with a screwdriver. Just like that.
Oh man, someone new! You need some jet, man? Home brewed, reasonable price?
Sure. Let's take a look.
This is gonna be great.
Trying to stay on good behavior here. Make me do something
Oh, enjoying yourself in Good Neighbor? It's a heck of a town, ain't it?
Irma.
You like the decor? My business partner hates it. Says she's not the fun type.
The Institute is finally gone. We can all breathe easier without them lurking behind everyone's lives. Thank you.
You got the memory pod loaded up? Oh, you're not Irma. Good neighbor's crazy. Thefts, murders, worse. Sometimes you just gotta escape a little to make it through the day.
I hear you. It's a mess out there.
It's rough in the best of days. But now, you ever listen to the Silver Shroud? That's what we need. No matter how bleak things got, he saved the day.
My family and I used to listen to every new episode.
You mean when they first aired? How? The last broadcast was hundreds of years ago.
I was in cryogenic storage for a long time. I only just woke up.
Oh man, that's amazing! You're just like Mr. Abominable from episode 83.
Wasn't he a caveman?
Yeah, that's the one. They found him in an iceberg off the harbor. Boy, if you just woke up. The world these days must take some getting used to.
It seems like people are finally rebuilding and recovering from the nuclear war.
Maybe in some parts, like Diamond City, but over here, we got a ways to go. I got a question for you. What if the Silver Shroud was real, with his black trench coat and gleaming silver submachine gun? I got a plan to bring him to life, so we can fight bad guys and give the rest of us a symbol of something better.
Sure, Kent. You have a plan, all right.
I know how it sounds. I've built my own custom machine gun, even better than the one in the show. But to make this work, I still need the most important piece. The genuine Silver Shroud costume herself. And they actually got one here in Boston. They made it for the TV show. Will you help?
I might do it, if you make it worth my while.
I can give you some caps up front. Just promise you'll help me.
As it happens, I already have your costume.
Together with my gun, everything's all set.
Here you go.
After all these years, the Silver Shroud is born again. But there's just one problem. I'm just not Silver Shroud material. I could be Rhett Reinhardt, or his butler, Jarvie Blake. But the Shroud is strong, capable.
Don't sell yourself short.
I got a better idea who should wear it. You up for being the Silver Shroud? You already got your own origin story and everything. What with the cryovault and all.
If I go along with this, I could use a little extra.
If it'll get you to help, sure. I may be able to scrounge up a couple of things.
Looks like I get to be the Shroud. Yay.
The costume and gun are yours. So you patrol Good Neighbor's streets, and I'll call in any crimes on my radio station. Here's some calling cards, I guess. When you dispatch justice, leave them behind. That way, everyone knows the Silver Shroud has returned. Time to fight crime!
Hey. Yeah? Time to trade a few things.
Galaxy News Radio.
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode, a slaying in Scully Square.
Just down this alley.
Well, well, well. Looks like someone got lost on the wrong side of the tracks.
Yeah, wrong side of the tracks. I'm just meeting a friend. No business of yours. Perhaps I'll just call him. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Not so fast, fancy pants. Your wallet and that snazzy briefcase you're carrying. Hand 'em over, now.
I most certainly will not. Do you have any idea who...
Oh, jeez Louise. Why'd you go and do that?
'Cause he could have made us, that's why. You want to spend another stretch in the pokey? Now, let's see what's in this fancy case. Nothing. Papers, no cash, it's worthless. Ah, get his wallet. A suit like this has gotta have something.
All right. Let's see. $20, a driver's license. Oh, man. We done it this time. You know who this is? We just wasted Mayor Murphy.
What? The Mayor Murphy? What in the blazes was he doing up here? Up in Scully Square?
A mystery, to be sure.
Who said that? Show yourself.
You have murdered a man in cold blood. Justice must be served. It's the Silver Shroud! Let's get out of here!
I ain't afraid of the Silver Shroud. You hear me? Come out and I'll do you like I did the mayor.
Death has come
Kent,
for you.
just listen to the radio station, Shroud.
Emmett Shroud.
No!
My work here is done. Or is it? What brought you to Scully Square, Mayor Murphy?
Calling all Silver Shroud fans. A once-in-a-lifetime announcement. The Silver Shroud returns and he's gonna clean up the streets. Everyone heard how Wayne Delancey murdered Miss Selmy and her kid over a few lousy caps. Death is coming for you, Wayne.
Galaxy News Radio.
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud.
What's with the
Today's
fancy
episode,
duds?
The mystery
Looks
of Mayor
expensive.
Murphy.
You listen to the radio? Someone wants you dead.
You threatening me? Are you threatening me?
Silver
That's your
Shroud.
last mistake, asshole.
It's only me.
Mistress of Mystery, what brings you to Scully Square on such a foul night?
Payday.
Tracking our dear Mayor Murphy, who is up to some mischief.
The mayor? So he wasn't here in some kind of official capacity.
Friend of the show, Jerry, is here.
Is this thing on? Hello? Hello?
It's on.
How's good neighbor treating you, Toots?
We're recording in here. Aw, man.
What are you looking at?
Huh? Don't have no hand.
Great. The Silver Shroud's dispatched justice already. Miss Selmy has been avenged.
Shit, the Shroud off Wayne? Wait, so this guy's actually for real?
Oh, you better believe it. So, Jerry, go on. Tell the listeners about what we're talking about.
Right. So AJ, you know, the chem dealer by Bobby's, he's doing good for himself. Says he's got a whole new market. Kids. Even with his garbage chems, he's just raking in the caps.
You hear that? Sounds like the Silver Shroud has another bad guy to deal with.
Why? This Shroud guy, he's gonna muscle in on the chem trade now?
No, he's gonna do something about it. AJ's selling the kids, and his chems have killed people.
AJ's connected with power.
Excuse me.
Hey, don't be a
Look at
sap.
the clown.
We can't let AJ
It's-
kill kids.
Turf clown. And I don't appreciate what you call...
Galaxy News Radio.
Walks the streets of Boston. One man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode.
Kent.
I'll call in any bad guys I see. Sad.
Galaxy
Good
News
neighbor, that would be.
Radio.
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud.
Calling all Silver Shroud fans. A once-in-a-lifetime announcement. The Silver Shroud returns and he's gonna clean up the streets. Everyone heard how Wayne Delancey murdered Miss Selmy and her kid over a few lousy caps. Death is coming for you, Wayne.
Galaxy
What's with the fancy duds? Looks expensive. Might be I found a new
When
friend.
evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows.
Lights out, pal.
What? You mess with...
That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode, the mystery of Mayor Murphy.
Show a girl a good time. Find anything good on him?
Friend of the show, Jerry, is here.
Is this thing on? Hello? Hello?
It's on. We're recording in here. Aw, man. Great. Great. The Silver Shroud's dispatched justice already. Miss Selmy has been avenged.
Shit, the Shroud off Wayne? Wait, so this guy's actually for real?
Oh, you better believe it. So, Jerry, go on. Tell the listeners about what we're talking about.
Right. So AJ, you know the chem dealer by Bobby's. He's doing good for himself. Says he's got a whole new market. Kids. Even with his garbage chems, he's just raking in the caps.
You hear that? Sounds like the Silver Shroud has another bad guy to deal with.
Why? This Shroud guy, he's gonna muscle in on the chem trade now?
No. He's gonna do something about it. AJ's selling the kids. And his chems have killed people.
And? I don't get it.
We can't let AJ kill kids.
Whatever.
Galaxy News Radio.
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode in the Parlor of Mysteries.
AJ's connected with power.
Hey there.
Hey,
Don't be a
look
sap.
at the clown.
Nice.
This is my turf, clown. And I don't appreciate what you call them trespassers.
Be still, sweet Shroud.
Peddling poison to kids, are we? Today you face the Silver Shroud!
Mistress of Mysteries, no. Who you say? Oh, for Christ's sake. We can't put you up to this? He keeps moaning about the poor little kids. What the hell, right? Tell you what. I'll pay you, let's say 50 caps just to shut up about it. And, maybe get Kent off my back. All right?
For many days. I followed him to that fateful
Stop
meeting
selling to children, miscreant,
I was
or
about to-
face my wrath!
Seems like you're making a lot of trouble for something that isn't our business.
Screw you. Waste the freak.
You know you're in there. McCarthy! Come out with your hands up!
Open the floor with you.
It would seem that our leaving the scene of the Scala slaughter was terribly timed. Incurring the wrath of Boston's finest is an unfortunate and unexpected annoyance.
Unexpected by us.
The Silver Shroud's bringing justice to Goodneighbor. You bad guys better look out. And now, a special update. The villainous assassin Kendra was recently spotted at the third rail. The same Kendra who bombed Little Joe's shack and killed 4 innocent drifters. If you want to see the Silver Shroud in action, stay near Whitechapel Charlie. The Shroud's sure to interrogate him to find the evildoer's whereabouts.
Galaxy News Radio.
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty.
Hey, Charlie.
Make way for paying customers. You look like one of them wankers from the posters. What you wearing that for?
You look upon the Silver Shroud! I seek a miscreant named Kendra.
Shroud?
I ain't never been in a secret gangster.
Kendra is not one to be trifled with. People associated with her have a habit of being found face down in a ditch. If you're set on meeting her, for a fee it can be arranged.
She's alright. Ain't you alright?
Can you spare a few details on her at least? On the house?
You got to have finesse to be an assassin.
And yeah,
Kendra's
of course I'm
a murderer.
I'm just a
Very
young,
skilled
dumb girl
murderer.
in love
Listen,
with
mate,
a
the combat scan shows you know what you're all about. Save your caps, buy a lager instead.
The skirt can stay, but close that door. Last thing
It
we
is
need
not wise to stand between the Silver Shroud and righteous justice.
Justice? You mean to end her? In that case, her flat's just south of Goodneighbor. Water Street Apartments. Look out for the blighters she's got with her. Nasty piece of business, that. Good
For I
luck.
am not Candy, the captivating companion. It is I, the mistress of mystery. I have clouded Polly's paltry perceptions to gain access to your den of depravity.
Sorry, boss. I had no idea.
Another special update. No, it wasn't Bobby No-Nose who offed AJ and his goons. It was the Silver Shroud. See his calling card if you don't believe me. Now's our time, listeners. Justice is coming to Goodneighbor. You'll see.
About nothing.
Galaxy News
What, you need something to take the edge off? Right now. Hotel.
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode, Into the Robot's Den.
That's all of them. Fat Fahey's mobbots have been sent back to the mechanical hell that spawned them.
Yes, my colored companion. And no, robotic hellspawn they were. But not Fat Fahey's. For he himself presented the facts. Someone else is actually...
The master of it all. Right. But who? Dearest mistress of mysteries, you and I have battled Boston's rogues gallery for years. This is someone new.
Certainly. But which criminal culprit has the technological know-how to construct such clockwork calamities? I don't...
You don't know anything? Yeah, right. But I do, see. And I'll tell you too. On one condition.
What? End of the line. I'm beginning to enjoy it.
By the shadowed streets of Sunday. One of the Mobbots' heads. He's still talking. You know how right I am. I can't feel my legs because you shot me For one condition.
Just shoot us both in the head now and save us the trouble.
You must be Kendra.
And you're the crazy Wayne Delancey's killer. You have no idea who you're dealing with. I do so like it when little boy crawls willingly into the spine.
Silver Shroud, I sense truth in this clockwork crook. Shall I?
Use your blade of best.
You have taken your last life, villain.
You stole my line.
Sweet freedom! Thanks, Starface! Now tell us, who is your creator? The robotic puppet master pulling your twisted wires? Speak, you decapitated electronic evildoer! That will spoil all the fun. You gotta see for yourself. Come on, let's beat feet to the big warehouse down at Pier 12.
Fine, you amoral automaton. We're away.
Got it.
A moonless night and an unguarded skylight. Just what we needed to stealthily infiltrate this warehouse.
Yes, and our view from above is advantageous, for the gathering below is unlike any soiree I've ever seen.
Robots. Dozens of them, all shapes and sizes. And on the stage, their leader. Another robot, no, not a robot. A man in a robot costume.
Another headliner. Hancock seeks a special meeting with our hero, the Silver Shroud. Whatever it's about, be careful, Shroud. We're all with you.
Galaxy News Radio.
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is...
We're in some real trouble here. I hope you can help.
Hey, what we discussed earlier. You're gonna be discreet with that info, right?
I would never betray your trust like that, Hancock.
And don't think I don't appreciate it. You know, I wasn't kidding before about this being the smartest thing I've ever done. This is the life I've been looking for. Helping the people with a friend like you.
Couldn't agree more. Can't think of anyone I'd rather have at my side.
And I ain't going nowhere. Well, thanks. Again. Now, you want to get this freak show back on the road?
Hancock.
Look who it is. We heading out again?
Not right now.
Suit yourself.
Hey, Hancock.
Look who it is. We heading out again?
Let's do it.
Done.
I'll tell you what, Hancock. If I ever decide to go ghoul, you're the first one I'm looking up.
I'll be counting the days.
Hey.
What you got?
Hey, Hancock.
Playing dress-up is fun and all, but you've walked into something a whole lot bigger. Those lowlifes you've been taking out for Kenny Boy, they all belong to the same asshole. And that asshole's gonna want some good old-fashioned revenge. You dig?
So, who is this asshole?
His name's Sinjin. He's taken 2-bit Raider outfits and made them scary. Small fish now, but if left alone. I happen to know where some of his other boys are. Smiling Kate operates outside of Bunker Hill, and Northy's got a pad over at Prospect Hill. You take them out, and maybe we can find out where the big guy himself is stashed. Good Neighbor'd rest a whole lot easier with him out of the picture.
I'm up for some community service.
You know you're all right. You take care of Sinjin, and I'm inclined to show some gratitude. You feel me? You know, we figure out how to turn you ghoul. We could do this long term. Something to think about.
Stick to the roads. You'll get a better chance of surviving.
Your day.
This is goodbye. End of the line. Don't you dare!
Yourself pretty well, sister.
What is it?
Come out and play. And boy, do we just have the
No sign of him now.
Kendra and Delancey are 6 feet under. The Silver Shroud claim the hits. Gather some men, and do what you do best, Kate. St. John says you can do anything you want to the Shroud. Anything. If Northie makes a run for it, you can play with him too. The boss ain't happy. Now's not a time for failure. He's getting personally involved. He's gonna pay the Shroud's flunky friend a special visit in Goodneighbor. After he's done with that, he'll check in. He'll expect results.
Home sweet home.
Here's a Silver Shroud update. In case you missed it, Kendra's reign of terror is over. She won't be... What? Oh, God, what's happening?
On your knees, dirtbag.
What are you doing? What? Ah!
Oh, it's you.
St. John, all clear.
Calm yourself. The Shroud is here to help.
Please, stop. That's what got Kent into trouble in the first place. A dozen raiders barged in and snatched him. When they took him away, they left you a message. Just listen to Kent's radio station. It keeps playing it over and over again.
Oh my God! Do it, Shroud! Do it! On my knee!
Tick-tock, Shroud. Don't keep me waiting. We got business that needs finishing.
Here's a Silver Shroud update. In case you missed it, Kendra's reign of terror is over. She won't be... What? Oh, God, what's happening?
This is just the waiting room? Guess there was real money in the suffering of others.
Who?
Hey.
Hmm?
In there now. What do you think?
Basement.
What?
Where did they go?
Well, I'm happy. I've done this hundreds of times.
Lone graves.
Aw, man, come back! I was having fun.
That's it.
Second floor.
Who's there? You feel that? It's called fear. Playing games with me, huh? There you are, you little bitch! Just
Yes.
This is just the waiting room. Guess there was real money in this.
Who? This is gonna be. Ah!
basement.